All right, we are here on homecoming night. Bishop Hendricken taking on Central. As we're in for a big Division I matchup here in the state of Rhode Island on a beautiful Friday night. Tim Duffy, James Teeple on the call here tonight from Conley Stadium. James, two of the best teams in Rhode Island squaring off on a Friday night. Going to be a good one here at Conley Stadium.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely going to be a fun matchup between the two teams tonight.
It's going to be a lot of fun as this game about to get ready to go underway. Got a beautiful moon here tonight in Providence. Check that out. Wait for that to focus a little bit. But it is, you know, if that's not a full moon, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Someone can inform me if I'm wrong. That's as big as it gets. Indicative of tonight's game. Opening coin toss now. Central getting the ball first. And both these teams mutually ready to get after it. 12 minutes on the clock. We're about to be underway. As this kickoff continues to await us. But a great night for some football, James. You know, usually up here you get a little bit of a breeze. Gets a little cold, but what a night we have here.
Yeah, definitely.
From Conley Stadium.
Great night to watch some football.
All right, beautiful rendition of the national anthem, as always. About to get underway. Central will receive the ball first, looking to get a good opening drive. Winners of 3 games in a row. Looking to make it 4. Trying to get their first win over Bishop Hendricken in over 20 years tonight. Here comes the kickoff. We've all been waiting for all day. Scott Belford Jr. sends this one down the field, and we are underway, but no time coming off the clock yet, as that is a touchback. First down for Central.
First drive of the night underway. It'll be interesting to see what they can do against this defense.
Looking to get off to a hot start against this defense. Ball be placed at the 20. Line up in the shotgun. Evan Soto to begin this one. Sends the man in motion. It's James Walker. First and 10 from the 20, and the immediate false start against Central. It's by a couple of guys right there. Your side, it was Israel Casey, along with, I believe, Biel Rodriguez. So false against the Knights, their first penalty of the night.
Yeah, it looks like a miscommunication in the backfield there. Not everyone understood that it was a hard count on that play. Leading to a 1st and 15.
Central, last time we were here, they really struggled with penalties. Had 14 called against them, and this is a loss on the play. Soto loses 4.
Not a great start to the night for Central. First a false start and then a low snap leading to a tackle for a loss. They're going to need to figure out their offense, and they're going to need to figure out it quick.
Not the way you want to start if you're Central with
No, definitely not.
a very early
From a touchback now, and now they're pinned in their backfield.
It's a very early start in the wrong direction now. It's 2nd and 19. Central, we saw them last time here against North Kingstown at home. They didn't have a whole lot of negative plays, and already losing the net of 9 yards in the first minute of this one. Soto, empty backfield, going to keep it himself, and he gets spun down, gets some of the yardage back, gain of 5 on the play. Now it's the first 3rd down of the game.
3rd down, 15.
Gain of 4. It's makes up the yards they lost on the first Soto run for negative yardage. Knights, last time we saw them as well, they converted a couple of 3rd and longs, including a touchdown on one of them.
Well, let's see if they can convert here.
Now they're back at the 15, man in motion. It's Butler. Soto rolls and throws left side. It's caught, but dragged down after just a gain of 6. Ramel Richards. And that is going to lead us to the first punt of the game and the first 3 and out belonging to the Knights.
Gain of 6 on the play, 4th down, 9.
Yeah, definitely not the communication you want at your home game. With a false start and then a low snap, leading to a 3 and out in the first drive.
Here's the punt. It's a low kick. Doesn't take the bounce Nathaniel Tarlew was looking for, actually rather De Silva, and it is going to be down at the 35. So a good Central roll there as Vega, who was the hero of the game the other week against North Kingstown with the block punt touchdown, pins it down at the 35-yard line. So first set of downs for Bishop Hendricken.
After a strong showing for the defense, Bishop Hendrickton's offense is going to try and show off.
Led out by senior quarterback Dylan Lynch. Tiptoeing the sideline, getting very close to the first down.
He actually got the first down there.
It was Jeremy Sadai.
Ball carried by number 6, Jeremy Zee. Plays good enough for Hawks. First down.
The first down of the game for either team.
Look at that.
Up to the 45-yard line. And it's Sadai again.
Zee, the ball carrier. Gain of 3 on the play.
Switch mics for a second.
2nd down, 7.
All right.
Gain of 3 for CD right there. on his second consecutive carry. Second and 7, handoff right up the middle. Another gain of just a couple that time for CD. And it's third down, first third down coming up for Bishop Hendricken. If they have any third down luck here in this first quarter. Lynch will keep it himself. Big hole, breaks a tackle, and Lynch almost got stripped from behind, gets all the way down to the 32-yard line. 18-yard carry for Dylan Lynch. And the first third down for Bishop Hendricken, no problem converting.
Strong showing on the first drive for Bishop Hendricken. Central High's defense is going to have to show up here to stop them.
First and 10 from the 32. Lynch fakes. Lynch floats it across his body to Silva. Wide open to Silva with the touchdown. First score of the game with some flash. Hawks strike first. 32 yards. Extra point is good from Belford, and Hawks up 7-0. Opening drive touchdown. Took them just 5 plays to get in the end zone.
Yeah, Central High is going to have to figure out everything quick if they want this game to stay competitive. Anything?
Knights will get the ball back. 6:41 to go here in the first quarter.
We're in a familiar spot now with the Central High kickoff, but only this time with 7 on the board for Bishop Hendricken. Let's see if they can do better than a 3-and-out this drive.
First and here's the kickoff. Richards from the 1-yard line. Richards trying to get around the outside, and he can't cut back in there. A big tackle on the kickoff return. Ryan Santo Jr., the freshman, making a big-time stop to halt the speedy Ramel Richards from getting more downfield there. That is where Central will begin their second drive from just the 16-yard line. Approaching the midpoint of this first quarter. Already a 7-0 lead for the Hawks. Soto will fake it. Looking deep down the middle of the field. Has a man out there. It is incomplete. Broken up by Sebastian. Oh, he's looking down the field for the promising freshman Kia Sunaway. But Nault with a big-time breakup to make it second down.
Yeah, great coverage in the 1v1 deep down there. If that ball gets caught, it's very likely that that breaks away for a touchdown.
There was some separation there, Nault, though, for the most part. Step for step, stride for stride.
Yeah, definitely. The cornerback was definitely able to close the distance on that throw and make a great breakup.
2nd and 10, empty backfield again for Soto. They've ran out of this empty set a couple of times. There's a throw for Sunnyway on the move. Made a man miss. Kia Sunnyway down the sideline. Across the 45 to about midfield. It's a huge gain for Central. It's good for 34.
Yeah, that's the exact play Central needed right there.
The sophomore making another huge play. We saw him have a couple of 2-point conversion catches the last time we were here against North Kingstown and a touchdown, along with a one-handed interception defensively. This kid, Kia Sunaway, he can play ball. Soto's going to keep it himself right side this time, and Soto will tiptoe out of bounds after a gain of about 4.
Yeah, after that first drive, Central High looks like they're starting to figure out their offense with a huge catch and now a run for 3 yards.
Yeah, besides that one chunk from Sunnyway, they've only been able to gather 9 yards of offense on their other 4 plays. Only their second drive, though. Here's the 2nd and 7. Soto going to roll out left this time. Hesitation under pressure. Looks to tuck it and run and gets decked. Dropped down back at the 44-yard line by Lincoln Tiernan. It's a loss of 6. So that'll go in the books as a sack. First of the game. As Soto, he is slow to get up. The officials are looking at him. We're going to take a timeout. 5:15 to go here in the first. Soto, he's looking to get up now. He's going to have to come out for a play, though. We'll be right back, though, for 3rd down. Back here for 3rd down. They actually called it a loss of 8 on the play. It's 3rd and 15. From the 45. Let's line up, take the snap here. That's Ravon Tager, and Tager with a good gain gets a lot of the yards back, picks up 10, and now it's 4th down for the first time tonight for Central where they can actually go for it. And if you know anything about Central, they're probably going for this one right here.
Yeah, it looks like the offense is staying on the field for this one.
See if Soto can come back on. Actually, no, they're going to take the offense out. Wow. Didn't even try to get them to jump offside either. So back there to punt. Dahi Mitchell for Central. De Silva, who scored the touchdown, is the returner. Here is the punt. It's a roller again. And it's going to bounce inside the 10. Maybe inside the 5. It's going to go take a stop at the 5-yard line. So that is where the Hawks will start their second drive. Up a touchdown inside their own 10. There is a flag down on the play. 3:39 to go in the first quarter. Wow. Did they say running into the kicker? So they're going to say a re-kick, I think, because I think the referee said I didn't give the signal. They said running into the kicker, though, which would give Central a first down if it was blown correctly, but
looks like
yeah, they're going to re-kick. Oh, no, yes, Central offense. It is a first down for Central. Running into the kicker against Bishop Hendricken. And it was already a good situation for Central's defense because they pinned them at the 5-yard line, but the Knights now get a fresh set of downs on a 4th down penalty. Wow, that is tough for Bishop Hendricken. You don't want to see that if you're a Hawks fan. But Central now at the 40.
No, you do not.
What a bone crushing penalty right there, James.
Yeah.
Tager still in the game, taking the direct snap, trying to get pushed forward, and Tager picks up 2.
Gain of 1 on the play. Second down, 9.
You only give him a yard. Not too generous with the spot.
Special teams is one of the most overlooked parts of the game. If you can't get it right on special teams, a lot of bad things can happen. You get your punts blocked. You can give the other team a fresh set of downs. A lot of bad things can happen if you're not coordinated there.
And, you know, what's worse than not getting it right, even though it's going to sound cliche, is getting it wrong. And that was just a very unnecessary penalty on 4th down because Central, they don't punt a lot. You're not going to get them to punt on the plus side of the field a lot of the time. Hendricken defense did it there, but they make a big mistake on special teams. 2nd and 9. Tager will give. Coming near side with it is Richard Bridges, and Bridges will only get a yard. So this offense already missing Evan Soto. As Bridges, who had no carries last time we were here, gets his first of the game right there. 3rd down and 8 now. And the third down coming up for Central. .90 seconds left in the first. Tager, he's going to throw. Looking deep down the field, got a little bit of separation. Sunnyway out there. It's incomplete. He had a chance. Trying to moss him right there. But it was broken up inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 4th down again. They're going to go for it on 4th and 8, it looks like. They let Tager throw it on 3rd. Will he throw it on 4th? Looks like he will. Has some space in the pocket, throws it up in the air. It's complete. First down. And that's Sunnyway again. Down to the 27-yard line. They get it on 4th down, and Sunnyway with his second big play here in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
They needed 8. They get 11.
Yeah.
Sunnyway already with 45 receiving yards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Central Mass is definitely striking back from that start.
The 27. Tager will keep it himself on the option, and he is spun down after a gain of 7. The 20. Makes it officially the first red zone trip for Central today. Tager 18 rushing yards on the drive, and this will in all likelihood bring us down to the end of the first quarter. Central offense going to the bench, and so will Hendrickens. As our clock a little bit ahead, there's under 5 seconds now, and that will conclude quarter number 1. The Hawks up 7-0. A quick drive from the Hawks. Took them just 5 plays to get in the end zone. Central on their second drive, knocking on the doorstep. We return to Bishop Hendricken, trying to hold the Knights out of the end zone. You see Ron. Back here, quarter number 2. And it's second down for the Knights. 3 yards to go for the first. Good first quarter, though. Central up in the time of possession here. Here's a nice cut by Bridges. Gets inside the 10, still rumbling. Down to the 4. It's a gain of 12. As Richard Bridges makes it 1st and goal.
This is a huge 1st and goal tonight. Will Central High be able to punch back?
Big drive here for Central, looking to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. And last year against Bishop Hendricken, we saw them turn it over in the red zone a couple of times. Had a pick down at the goal line. This is actually 2 years ago, my apologies, back in 2022. Central on a 5-game losing streak to Bishop Hendricken, all since 2021, twice in the playoffs. Bridges, lucky to get past the first tackler and gets maybe a yard on the play.
If
they do give him a yard.
Yeah, that play looked bad from the start.
You know, they gave him no gain, so keep at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, actually converting in the red zone is a whole other issue than driving down the field, because it doesn't matter how much you can go down the field and how smoothly you can do it. If you can't convert into the red zone, you can't win games.
Trying to do it here. Here's Bridges to the end zone. Touchdown. There's the conversion you were looking for, James, and it's 6 for Central.
Look at that.
Richard Bridges getting in for the touchdown.
Central High strikes back. Looks like we're going to have a fun game tonight.
So Knights, first touchdown drive today. They went 3-0 on their first drive. That was a 10-play drive, which included a first down given with the running into the kicker penalty, and then a 4th down and 8 conversion. Taking advantage of Bishop Hendrickin's mistakes there. Here's the extra point to tie it up. Kick is good. Big extra point from Dai Mitchell right there to tie it up at 7 apiece. And it's a tie game here in Providence.
Huge drive here. If Central High can get a good stop on defense, they can change the tides of the game.
Kickoff here from Central. Mitchell booed down the field. It's a long drive from the Knights as well. Here is actually a squib kick. It's going to bounce to the 14. De Silva takes it there and is dragged down. Great tackle by Najai, and it's Bishop Hendrickin starting just past the 20-yard line here on their second drive.
Yeah, great rolls for Central High all night with their punts to the kickoff right there.
Yeah, it took a very friendly roll on the squib.
Yeah, definitely. Didn't look like it was slowing down either.
The 22, Lynch will line up in the shotgun here. Lynch gives it. Coming near side and couldn't escape. Huge tackle by Tager. And it's the other running back. That time, Jeremy Dennis. And he loses 3 on the play on his first carry. So Dennis came in this game, second leading rusher behind Side-Eye. Just 6 yards behind him. They each have 4 touchdowns. This really has been, a dual running back threat. And here he goes again, coming near side. Dennis down the sideline, across midfield. Dennis to the 42. Good for about 40 on second down, and longest play for either team tonight.
Yeah, definitely looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game from what we've seen so far.
And it's good for exactly 40. And James, like you said, I mean, this could be a high-scoring game here tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
If both teams can keep pace, I mean.
Oh, definitely. 7
plays for Hendrickin. They are already in position to get another touchdown here. Null in motion.
But both offenses.
Fake it to a double fake. Just throw it on the field incomplete. There's Tager on the coverage that time. Looking for William Messina. And it's second down. You want a flag. Wasn't going to get one. And, definitely good no call right there. Actually, that was Chase Bedrosian, the big tight end, running down the middle of the field. Just the second pass for Lynch here tonight. Came in this one averaging about 17 pass attempts a game. Here's Dennis. Picks up 3. And it'll be a third down here for Bishop Hendrickin. Their second tonight. They converted the first one. From the 38. Lynch, play action over the middle, caught. First down and more, still going to the 20-yard line. Rumbling down for a gain of 18 on the play.
It's exactly what a run-focused offense wants to do. Just keep pounding it with run after run after run, and then when they bite too hard, you give a play action, get a huge gain.
So it's number 18, William Messina, picking up 18. And it's the second third down conversion for the Hawks here in this first half. In the red zone now. Handoff, Dennis. Cuts inside. Dennis gets it inside the 10, and it's first and goal for Bishop Hendricken. Gain of 11. And Dennis, he's been the back this entire drive here. He's got 54 rushing yards on a drive that started at the 21-yard line.
Another fast trip to the red zone for Bishop Hendricken.
First and goal from the 9. Play action for Lynch. Looks, floats, end zone. It's dropped.
Oh.
Messina right through his mitts. He can't believe it. How did he drop that one?
It's a rough drop, but they still have 3 more downs to go at it.
He's disgusted with himself after that drop, James.
Yeah, I'm sure. Great separation, a good pass, and then he just couldn't finish on the catch.
Would have been Lynch's 8th touchdown pass of the season as well. Saying it would have been his first touchdown of the year. Lynch again looking over the middle, knocked away, almost intercepted that time by Sammy Perez. And it probably should have been picked off. And now it's third and goal.
Yeah, 2 defenders in the way of that pass. It didn't end as smoothly as last time.
Got away with that one. And Lynch, he's throwing it on first and goal and second and goal, and now it's third and goal. And you think he'll throw again here. Nault, the motion man, little tap pass. Sebastian Nault trying to get it to the outside. Nault cuts inside. Nault to the pylon. He's in for the touchdown. Sebastian Nault, a 9-yard receiving touchdown. Makes it a 13-7 game and puts the Hawks back in front. And then, you know, on that tap pass right there, you're thinking, oh, we just got to bring him down. We got to bring him down in Central. Nobody could bring down Sebastian Nault, his first catch of the night. Here's the fake extra point. Belford throws it. Caught! 2 points for Jonas Rivera. They caught him sleeping that time. Bishop Hendricken up 8. We don't see that a whole lot. And Scott Belford Jr., the senior, getting a moment that he'll like to remember. Little pass to Rivera there, and it's 15-7. Hawks on top. There's a 15-yard penalty. There's unsportsmanlike conduct against Bishop Hendricken, so push them back. On the kickoff, it's all the way back to the 25-yard line. 7:05 left here in the first half, and a boom. Tager from the 18. Tager trying to find the seam, and he spun down at about the 35-yard line. So now we'll see. Does Evan Soto come back in the game? He was able to get off the field on his own power when he got hurt on the last drive. Central was able to score without him. And let's see who's going to, this personnel right here for Central. Down 8 now. One thing Central does so well is have long drives, and they're going to try to keep it out of Bishop Hendricken's hands for the end of this first half. And looks like Tager is going to be the one leading this offense out on the field. First and 10. From the 35-yard line. Tager will keep it left side. Tager takes a big hit but picks up a modest gain. Go for 6 on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play. And don't forget, our time will be coming up soon. Don't forget, the concession stand will be open. You can order your halftime meal by using the Central Concession app. Say something real quick. You download it into your phone and place your order.
2nd and 4 for Central High.
Solid on 2nd down here today. Timeout called by Hendricken, the first timeout for either team.
Timeout, Hawks.
Visitors, so we'll take a timeout ourselves when we come back. Still 6:10 left. 6:10 left here in the first half. Timeout called by the Hawks. First by either team. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Second and 4 following the Bishop Hendricken timeout. Tager, Hendricken showing blitz. Here they come. Tager gets by the blitzer there, able to pick up maybe 2 on the play. They won't be quite generous with the spot. And they'll give him a yard to make it 3rd and 3. Another 3rd down for Central. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd downs here tonight. Converted their only 4th down. Had a 4th down conversion by penalty as well.
Yeah, it definitely looks like if they don't convert the third down here, they could very much go for a fourth down.
Tager trying to draw him off. Low snap. He's able to pick it up and will get pushed forward past the sticks. Move the chains. Gain of 5. And the first third down conversion of the night for Central. Tager his 6th carry since the beginning of last drive. He's got 30 yards on the ground. Central approaching Hawks territory for the second time tonight. This team is so dominant on the ground year in, year out. Have not been able to get by Bishop Hendricken, though, since becoming a Division I squad back in 2021. Playing teams like Central or like LaSalle and Hendricken. Tager will throw on first down. Dances in the pocket. Tager is spun down and slammed to the turf. Will they throw a flag? It doesn't look like they will. It's Jeremy Seide with a huge sack.
That's a clean sack right there, and it's going to make it really tough for Central High to convert here.
That sack had some vicious intentions. Loss of 9 on the play.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely some violence in that. That's something that wouldn't fly in the NFL today.
Yeah, the body slam. Second sack for the Hendricken defense here tonight. Second and long. Tager gives right up the middle. And Bridges able to get to 41. Just a gain of 3 right there, and it's 3rd and 16 now.
3rd and 16 is going to be tough to convert. Central High is definitely going to have to get creative on this play if they want to be able to keep the drive going.
So they're backed up even more yardage than their third down play they ran earlier this drive. Only gone backwards since with the sack. Here's 3rd and country mile. Play action. Tager under pressure. Throws a jump pass downfield. Picked off. Intercepted. It is Jabari Jackson with his 3rd pick of the season.
With Bishop Hendricken to receive in the second half, this game could definitely slip away from Central High quickly. The defense is going to have to show up on this drive if they don't want to keep the losing streak going.
So Tager just threw that one up for grabs on 3rd down. Jabari Jackson, what a name that is. Just sounds like a name that is pro ready already, but
yeah, maybe we'll see him in the league.
The pick on the jump ball, and what a snag that was. Hendricken starting at the 31. They've moved the ball down the field effortlessly their first 2 drives. Now with 2 minutes, 40 seconds, and 2 timeouts. With an 8-point lead. And Lynch in the shotgun. Looks, throws the screen. It's Sebastian Nault. Nault creating some space, and he's brought down at the 40. Able to pick up 9 as James Walker brought him down there.
Yeah, this drive is looking as effortless as their other 2. If the defense doesn't adjust and adjust fast, this game could get very ugly very fast for Central High.
So Nault, who scored the last touchdown on a 9-yard reception, picks up 9 yards right here. As we are now officially at the 2-minute mark of the first half. 2nd and short. Lynch will throw again. Scans it right side, completes it right side to Silva, cut it inside. Still on his feet. That's actually Nault. Still going. Sebastian Nault charting those legs down to the 38. Picks up 22 more. A huge gain there.
Yeah, Dylan Silva has really taken the command on offense for this whole game so far. Scoring 15 points on 2 drives, and if nothing changes, it looks like he might score 7 more.
And they couldn't have done it without Sebastian Nault these last couple of drives. Now, 3 catches, 41 yards on the last 3 plays that Henriken has ran on offense, along with the touchdown. 70 seconds left here in the first half. To Silva in motion, and they will throw a flag. I think it was some movement on the Henriken offensive line, and it was. False starts. Pushes them back. Makes it 1st and 15. Third penalty against the Hawks tonight.
Yeah, 1st and 15 might be exactly what this team needs to be able to put a stop on defense and to keep this game close.
Clock continues to wind down. Is that another flag?
Looks so.
And there was another flag. I think it was just a warning on the central bench. You see referee telling them right there, just back up a little bit. So that's just a warning on the bench. Won't be tangible in terms of yardage here. 1st and 15 for Lynch. Pump fake, loft it downfield. Rivera jump ball, intercepted again. Sunnyway again for Central. 2nd straight home game with a pick. And they couldn't have come at a better time for the Knights.
No, that's exactly what they needed right there. Had to get a turnover and had to get a stop fast.
He was looking for Rivera on the jump ball. Sunnyway, 2 years his juniors to get out of here. We got an injured man here for Central. That's Daniel Cordero, slow to get up. He's able to come off the field though, so 42 seconds left in the first half. Cordero looking to be all right as he's able to get off under his own power for the most part, but
Fans are only seconds away from the fabulous halftime show featuring the cheerleading squad from Bishop Hendricken and the cheerleaders from the
Central will start with the ball at the 12-yard line.
The concession stand is open. It's on a promenade deck on the home side of the stadium.
.42 seconds, 3 timeouts for the Knights. Let's see how aggressive they want to get here without their starting quarterback in the game. As Tager line up in the empty set here on 1st down. Bishop Hendricken will receive the second half kickoff. Richards, the motion man. They're going to give it to him on 1st down. Richards finds the hole, bounces outside, and Ramel Richards chased from behind at the 19. There is a flag down on the play, so hold up. You know what? This is probably going to be on a running play, and it is, in fact, a hold against Central. So wipe off the about 7-yard carry there from Richards, and this will put the ball back inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, of course there's going to be halftime adjustments, but if the offense stays the same way, Central needs to score here with these 30 seconds left.
Repeat, 1st down.
So that makes it 1st down and 13. Only the 2nd Central penalty here in the first half. Clock will continue to wind down, so in all likelihood they're going to let this go to the half.
Looks like
You never know, they might want to run one play. Pretty risk averse here. 5 seconds. Tager. He will snap it. He'll keep it himself. And is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that is how the first half will end. Bishop Hendricken, 2 scoring drives. Central with a defensive stop to end the first half. And it's a 15-7 lead for the Hawks after 2 quarters. So when we return, we got a good second half coming up. It is homecoming for Central, so we will have all the festivities on here at halftime as well. We will be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network. Wow, that was awesome. Hell yeah.
Hey, let's hear it for the
time. Yes, sir. Can I get a fry, bro?
What's that?
Can I get a fry, bro? My man, thank you. Yeah, I figured they weren't, man.
What?
Figured they couldn't be that good, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was a long halftime. Yeah.
All right, we are back here for the second half of action on Fans Only Sports Network. Great first half, which featured a couple of Henrican scoring drives, a central scoring drive sandwiched in between, and a couple of interceptions from each team to end the half. Tim Duffy, James Teeple back at it for half number two, and what a first half it was, James. An exciting one with some big plays on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of big plays for both teams. Keeping it a one-score game, 7-15. Bishop Hendrickson leading.
Henrican will get the ball first, up by 8. Kickoff from Mitchell. It's a short, bouncing kick. As Dion Hazard is able to bring down Xavier Calderon at the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Hawks will start. with some very good field position here on their opening drive of half number 2. Here comes Dylan Lynch in the shotgun. He threw 2 touchdown passes in the first half. 5 of 9, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the pick for Lynch, and a false start for Hendricken to begin the second half. Their second false start today.
Yeah, Hendricken struggled with penalties for the first half of the game, and now they start the second half with a false start.
Don't want to start off like that.
No, you do not.
Definitely not. That's 2 of them already. Bishop Hendricken.
Yeah, 2 false starts and then a huge penalty hitting the kicker on a punt, which allowed Central High to bring it in for a touchdown on that drive.
Central with a false start as well, but it was a pretty clean first half. Only 5 penalties between the two teams. Here's 1st and 15. The handoff up the middle. Big run for Saidi. Jeremy Saidi all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. And Sadie goes 62 yards on the first play from scrimmage of the second half.
Yeah, 1 play, 1 score. Central High has a lot of ground to make up now.
Took them 1 play to get in the end zone. And they do it with some style points. Here's the extra point, and it is true to make it 22-7. 62-yard run from Joseph Saidi.
Going into this half, Bishop Hendrickson getting the ball really wanted to make it a 2-score game, and that's exactly what they did with ease.
Jeremy Saidi, rather. Not Joseph. He goes all the way. Well, what a way to kick off the half, James. And, we mentioned a lot of plays that were exciting. That one, the most exciting one of the game so far.
Yeah, definitely. One of the most important as well. Bringing this game out of 1-score territory is detrimental for Central High.
After that run, we mentioned the 2-headed monster in the backfield, Saidi and Dennis, coming in just 6 yards apart on the season. Saidi with 353 yards, averaging 7.8 yards per carry coming in. And Dennis with 347 yards, averaging 8.7 yards per carry on 5 less attempts. Tonight, 4 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown for Saidi after that long touchdown run. And for Dennis, 4 carries, 54 yards. It's only 8 carries between the 2 of them tonight so far. Richards from the 5 and called the fair catch first. They'll put this one at the 20.
Yeah. With the comment on the running backs, the quarterbacks have loved to hold on to the ball for all of tonight. So many keepers from both teams and a lot of success on both ends.
Quite a few, especially from Central, who's operating without their starting quarterback, Evan Soto.
Yeah, definitely. Their backup seems like they're a lot more mobile than Soto. And
that backup is a running back, Javon Tager, the junior. He's done a good job in relief. He's doing all he can.
Oh, absolutely. His runs are threatening, and his play actions are getting a lot of work down the field.
And yes, it will be Tager who starts the second half at quarterback for the Knights.
But Tager's going to have to do a lot more work than just 7 points if he wants to lead the team to victory tonight.
They're 80 yards away now, down 15. First time Hendricken's been up 2 scores today. Tager will throw on first down. Lofts it down the field. Sunnyway with a step, and he can't hold on. Big play potential there. He had the step, and now a flag after the play. I don't know what the defender may have said there in front of the official, or maybe it was Sunnyway. But there's a flag down. It was after the play. Sunnyway comes to the bench as well. A little bit shaken up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what the flag is. There's Sunnyway.
Yeah, it
And
happened.
yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct against Bishop Hendricken. That's their second unsportsmanlike today. The first one was on a point after attempt. And now they just give away 15 more free yards to Central for the second time tonight.
Mm-hmm. No, it's definitely not the way you want to play the game. Just giving them yards for free and not making them work for it.
Central bailed out a couple times with some big penalties. Had them running into a kicker on a punt earlier that led to their only score. Here's Tager looking to bulldoze through and could not get by the wall. Still able to pick up 6 on the play.
Mm-hmm.
A good run from Javon Tager.
So Tager's definitely doing all he can tonight, and he's putting on a good performance. But Central really needs to score here if they don't want to have the game just fall apart.
Definitely don't.
Bishop Hendricken had a huge strike to start, but Central has to punch back.
Need a big play to try to get a blow here. Try to find that punch.
Exactly. Got to find the weak spot in the defense. And
2nd and 4. Tager slapping the shotgun pretty much every play since he's coming in. Here's the handoff, and it's Bridges down inside the 40. 21 yards for Richard Bridges, and that's his longest run of the night, longest Central run of the night.
yeah, we were just speaking about big strikes we needed, and that's one of them. A big run, get past the defense, and just keep that going and find some success on defense, and they could come back and keep this game close.
So Bridges, he's the lone touchdown scorer tonight. He's got 41 yards on 6 carries. Central's leading rusher. Tager not far behind with 39 yards. 1st and 10. Tager trying to reclaim the title for now, and he's not going to do it on that play as he's brought out of bounds by Sidey. They say keep the clock going as well. And no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Three receivers to the left. Last time Central had it in Bishop Hendricken territory, they threw the pick. Tager has some space to take off and run. Tager, 1st down. Still going to the 26. Good for a dozen. It's down to the 26. And Central putting together a good drive right here.
Yeah, definitely. They're fighting through. They're taking what the defense gives them and looking to score here.
Right outside the red zone now is Central. They've only had one trip today. They scored on their only red zone trip. 6 yards away from the area again. Tager gives Richards nowhere to go. First one there on the stop, Benjamin Brooks, the senior, and it's no gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Bishop Hendrickson is starting to play against the run a lot. Central's going to have to adjust if they want to make any progress down the field here.
Maybe mixing a pass here. Tager has not thrown a pass since the interception earlier at the end of the first half. Nothing on this drive coming from his hands.
Yeah, definitely. If there was a time for a play action, now would be.
Let's see if they want to dice it up.
Yeah, box is stacked right here. They have 7 in there.
Here comes the blitz off the edge. Tager looking right. He's going to scamper. Got to throw it away and get sacked instead. And on the sack right there, Dimitri Johnson. That's a loss of 3. Third down.
Tager just couldn't find an open man there and suffered a sack because of it. Now it's 3rd and 13 and going to be a tough spot to convert from.
First sack of the season for Johnson. The sophomore. Third and 13. Empty backfield. Halfway through the quarter now. Low snap. It's not Tager this time. Taken off. Vega to the outside. He's dragged down from behind at the 20. Side A with the tackle right there.
Yeah, big choice for Central here, whether to kick the field goal or keep the offense on the field. And looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
So it's going to be 4th down and 4 now. That was a gain of 9 for Vega. They get their big power runner in right there.
Yeah, looks like they're going for it.
So 3rd down has not been a friend to Central tonight. They're just 1 of 6, but they're 1 for 1 on 4th down. Like you said, James, they're going to go for it.
They don't really have a choice here. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
From the 20.
Still a lot of game left, but it's a do-or-die situation here.
Vega rolls out left. Vega under pressure, throws with his left hand, and it's incomplete. There's a flag down after the play, as it was Johnson again who was in there on the pressure. There's a flag down, though, as Vega threw incomplete. Let's see what the flag is on 4th down, as it was, thrown after the play, and it's offsetting penalties. So it was offsetting personal fouls right there. And wow, so they're going to redo 4th down. No, sorry, they were both after the play. I thought they were going to redo the 4th down, but it was both after the play. And Hawks will take over on downs. A big 4th down stop for Bishop Hendrickson.
Absolutely. If the Hawks score here, it's a 3-score game, and it's going to be just that much harder to stay in there and come back from.
Under 5 minutes to go. Handoff up the middle. Dennis for 2. Big pile there. And Dennis and Sidey, they pretty much rotating drives right here. Sidey got a ton of yards on the last one with the touchdown run of 62 yards. Dennis looking for his big-time play. He had a 40-yard carry earlier.
Yeah, when someone runs that far across the field, it's often very exhausting. And
Nault, the motion man, handoff to Dennis again, and Dennis will cut inside, have a good run, have a first down, spun to the 33. 11-yard carry for Jeremy Dennis.
Yeah, not only is Bishop Hendrickson getting the ball down the field, but they're burning valuable clock as well. getting more and more pressure, and if they can score here, this game is going to be all but over with.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough for
Yeah.
Central to climb back into it.
Especially with Central Mass having their quarterback hurt, and looks like they haven't found anyone that can perfectly fill that role.
So Saidi and Dennis, both named Jeremy, both juniors, both with a good game. And that play, that was De Silva on the carry that time. So his first carry, you don't see him get a lot of touches. He had the receiving touchdown earlier, touches on the ground, as I should say. Gain of 3 for De Silva. Thought my eyes were deceiving me for a sec with him getting the handoff. As he's the back again on 2nd and 7. Out of the backfield, De Silva this time lowers the shoulder, has a first down. Gain of 11. First completion of the half for Lynch. His last throw was the interception in the first half. And, you know, why even pass it when you're up 2 scores and run the ball as well as Bishop Hendricken has tonight?
You still got to keep it varied, especially with a whole quarter of football left, because all 15 points is a quick touchdown, an onside kick, and another touchdown.
Trying to keep the foot on the gas pedal. He looks like a jump a little bit early. Throw near side is caught. And not quite the first down, but a gain of about 9 for Jonas Rivera, who caught the 2-point conversion earlier.
Yeah.
Picks up 8 on first down. His first official catch of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
They will give him 9.
Bishop Hendrickson started off strong on offense and don't show any signs of slowing down right now. Only one drive that hasn't ended up in a touchdown due to an interception.
Even on that drive, they were in Central territory when they turn it over. 90 seconds to go. Fake to De Silva. Lynch rolls out left. He'll take off. Lynch struts out of bounds at the 38. Stop the clock with 1:21. Gain of 4. Just his second carry of the game. Came in this one third on the team in rushing with 131 yards through the first 6 games. This is a big game in Division I as Bishop Hendricken 3-1 with a league play record. Central 2-1. They're 4th. Hendricken 2nd. St. Ray's first at 5-0. They're playing LaSalle tonight. That game likely over now. Go try to get an update on that one soon. But a big game here. With the Hawks in control. Lynch finds his man, Bedrosian. And Bedrosian down to the 34. His first catch of the night.
All night, Bishop Hendricken's been really good about making extra yards after the catch. Like that play right there, just 3 extra yards, just not going down until 2 guys make them.
And Bedrosian, that big body, we expected to see him eventually. The junior tight end. He had 1 target earlier. Makes his first catch here. 2nd and 6. Saidi the back. Will fake it to him. Lynch. Aerial attack. Down the field. It's caught. Messina, who had the drop in the end zone earlier, gets down to the 12. Good for 22. Will Messina to the 13. His second catch, and it's 4 completions in a row on the drive for Lynch. That is going to conclude the third quarter as well. So we'll switch sides. Hendricken with the ball at the Central 13. They have a 15-point lead here on Friday night. We'll be right back for the final 12 from Providence. So it's a fresh set of downs for the Hawks.
Mm-hmm.
4 consecutive completions for Lynch. 46 passing yards on the drive for the senior quarterback, who's putting together a good game here
Yeah.
on the road. He'll throw again. Here's the rush from Tager. Lynch. Jump pass. End zone! Is it reeled in? They say no. Incomplete. Messena with a chance for a touchdown for the second time today. And from up here, looked like they hit the turf as well.
Yeah. Great effort on that play. It looked doomed from the start, but they turned it into almost a touchdown with 3 people getting past the offensive line immediately.
That would have been a very impressive throw by Lynch, avoiding the pressure, then throwing a jump pass there. Kind of Mahomey on that one, James.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit blasphemous, but it's 2nd and 10 now.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely a good effort on the play, though.
Hendrick and bench, they're swearing he caught that. Lynch, 9 of 14, a buck 37,
Mm-hmm.
2 touchdowns, and the pick.
Either way, there's a good chance it doesn't matter here because it's still 2nd and 10 with
2nd
a
down.
lot of opportunities to score.
Ball hits the turf. Lynch under pressure, gets out of it. Lynch, he's going to take off. Out of bounds at the 9. Makes nothing out of something there and picks up a 4-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Mm-hmm.
And 6. Lynch, that's his 3rd carry today. 28 yards on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Huge play here. It's going to be...
Has not been sacked tonight, and, you know, that's the reason why. He's so good at extending plays, and we saw it 2 times in a row right there.
Yeah. The ability to extend plays with your legs as a quarterback is huge in this day and age. Because he turned what should have been 2 sacks in a row into an incomplete pass that was almost a touchdown and a 4-yard gain.
From the 9, 3rd and goal, or 3rd down and 6. They're 3 of 3 on 3rd tonight. End around. Messena looking for that touchdown. Gets to the outside. Messena gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bishop Hendricken. Another 3rd down touchdown for the Hawks. And it's a 3-score game.
Mm-hmm.
9-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, truly dominating performance on the road so far by Bishop Hendricken. But there's still 11 and a half minutes a game here, so Central still has opportunities to come back and try to make this competitive.
Hawks, I mean, they're trying to make it competitive Central, but the Hawks really pulling away with this one. Fourth scoring drive in 5 tries. Belford's extra point is good, and it's 29-7. Bishop Hendricken showing Central who's boss. Trying to take them down for the 6th time in 4 seasons. So looking back at these matchups, 2021, Central's first year in Division I. Hendricken won that game 14-8. Then 2022, they met twice. I was here for the first matchup. Hendricken 14, Central 12. 2-point conversion attempt from Central intercepted with 20 seconds left. In the playoffs, Hendricken took the roof off of Central, won 41-13 en route to a championship defeat to LaSalle. And then 2023, last year, 2 close games. Hendricken winning at home in the regular season 35-28, and at home in the playoffs, won again 21-20. So it's been right there for Coach Washington and his squad in the last 3 years, 4 seasons total, and looks like tonight is going to end in a similar fashion, barring a change of events here.
Still a lot of time left in the game, but I kind of agree. There's a lot of... Their offense hasn't been able to get going all night, with Soda getting hurt early in the game.
As Richards from the 5 cuts to the outside. What a move to get some space. Richards ran a lot more yards than he gained, but it's a great shifty return down to about the 33-yard line and sets Central up in decent starting field position here.
They need all the help they can get right now.
They sure do need some help. As you know, they had dominated the time of possession in the first half.
Lots of time of possession, but doesn't matter what stat you have if you can't make points out of it.
The interception at the end of the first half, down 15-7, really crushing for Central. They had the ball inside the Hendricken 30, rather on the Hendricken side of the field. Went a little bit backwards and have not recovered since. 1st and 10 now. They mark at the 31-yard line. And Tager will take off. Tager from behind gets brought down after a gain of 7. Good first down carry there for Javon Tager. His 11th carry of the night. Central going to need a little bit more than that, though, if they want to be serious about getting back in this game. Down 3 scores still with all 3 timeouts as well, same as Hendricken, but gotta go quickly.
Absolutely. You gotta be very mindful of the clock in this situation.
That clock not in their favor. It's ticking down to the tune of 10:38 and counting down.
Absolutely. Got to keep the ball moving and got to keep it moving fast if you want to find a way to come back and win this game.
Give it up the middle this time. Brought down a yard short. Bridges for a 2-yard gain. Makes it 3rd and 1, and Central has been really bad on 3rd down tonight, looking for what they think should be an easy conversion here.
Yeah, Central Mass looks in no rush to get the ball snapped. I think so. Central my bad. Yeah, no. From Mass, I think so. Alright,
3rd and 1. One of 6 on 3rd down is Central. Here's Tager. Gets the conversion there with some space. Tager across midfield, out of bounds at the Hawks 49. Good for 11.
That's the exact kind of play you want in this situation. Just fast, get 11 yards, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Emphasis on stopping the clock, and they do here.
Thanks so much.
stop the clock. The clock continues to run. Guess they said didn't get a bounce first. Here was the screen up in the air. Richards incomplete. That was
Pass is
risky.
incomplete. Second down, 10.
That screen was just blown up immediately for Ramel Richards, and it's 2nd and 10. So since Soto was knocked out of the game with an injury, he was 2 for 3 for 40 yards before. Central quarterbacks Tager and Vega had a pass through. They've combined 1 of 5, 11 yards, an interception since then. So it has not been promising for the Central pass game, and down 22, that is the part they need the most right here.
Yeah, exactly. Losing your quarterback so early in a game can really just change everything.
Tager will run. Gets spun down, out of bounds. Maybe a gain of 2.
Looks like they called forward progress before he went out of bounds. Never mind. Looks like the clock stopped.
Clock did stop after a 1-yard gain, they'll say.
Gain of 1 on the play. Third down, 9.
3rd and 9. 8:26. A hard stop on the clock. Tager launches downfield. Sonny Way jump ball! They say incomplete. Oh, I thought he came down with it. Would have been a huge gain. About 30 yards, and now got a Hawk slow to get up. I think that might be Jabari Jackson, who is slow to get up in some pain. So just over 8 minutes left in the quarter. It is Jackson who is in pain, the sophomore. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports for a 4th and 9 for Central. So it's 4th and 9. Central down 3 scores. This leaves them no other option than to go for it.
It's do or die here for Central High.
Said it best, do or die. They converted a 4th down earlier today. They missed their last one. 3rd time they've kept the offense out. Tager. He's back. Looks to his left. He'll step up. Tager will take off. Didn't get enough. Closed out after a gain of a yard, and that will be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, if there's anywhere the defense needs to show up more than ever tonight, it's right here and right now. They need to get a stop, and they can't let up any score. Even a field goal would be detrimental for coming back here.
Let's see how much of this clock Hendricken can take off as well.
It's another big factor.
They're going to try to just take off as much as they can, you'd imagine. Each team still with 3 timeouts. Hendricken not really a reason to use them.
Yeah.
Tager is slow to come off the field.
Yeah, you want to put points on the board, but if you have the ability to, or you want to slow down the clock, obviously, but if you have the ability to put points on the board as well, you can make it tougher for the other team to be able to just come back in general.
Here comes the Hendricken offense with the 1st and 10. Lynch. Actually, it's not Lynch. In the game now, Isaiah Brito, the sophomore backup quarterback, getting some valuable reps in here. Running back on that one, Davion Scott, another sophomore. So they're content with playing their backups right now.
When a game develops like this, it's definitely leads to a good time to bring out those younger guys and build the future of the program.
So Lynch will finish tonight 9 of 14, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the interception. Very good outing for Dylan Lynch. Brito's going to throw near side to Silva to get the foot in. No, incomplete. 3rd down.
Out of bounds. 3rd down, 7.
Another 3rd down coming up for Bishop Hendricken. As Isaiah Brito looking for his first completion of the night. Almost had it right there, but let him a little bit longer.
Yeah, these young guys are getting good experience with a 3rd and long here, trying to convert.
Third down. They have not missed a 3rd down conversion attempt tonight until now.
Start the ball carrier.
And Brito able to pick up 5. So this is actually the first 4th down of the entire night for Bishop Hendricken, believe it or not.
Wow.
Seventh different ball carrier for the Hawks tonight. And they will go for it on 4th and 2. This is their first 4th down attempt of the evening.
First 4th down, and they decide to go for it.
And they draw him off. There's some movement pre-snap. Let's see who they're going to call it against. I think it's going to be against Central. Yeah, it is. So forget the 4th down attempt. They only have to run a play. And this will be the first penalty defensively for Central all night. Coming on a 4th down and 2. Gives Bishop Hendricken the first.
Yeah. Huge moment for a penalty there. It's a play where you really need to stop the 4th down, and losing it to something as simple as a hard count is really tough.
Run here for Dennis. Back in the game, picks up a couple.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8.
Dennis had a very productive night here. 66 yards on 7 carries. Unable to get his 5th touchdown of the season as of now is Scott back in the game, the sophomore. Brito fake throw over the middle, intercepted by Richards. Ramel Richards with the pick, trying to cut back inside. He'll go back outside, and Richards out of bounds at the 41. So Isaiah Brito, the sophomore, with a rainbow over the middle of the field, and Richards says, "Get out of here, rookie. Let me get that." Interception, first takeaway for Central since the Son of UA pick earlier. And a big-time takeaway for the Knights defense.
Yeah, things are looking bleak here, but that interception gives them a shimmer of hope to try and come back, maybe get an onside kick, and bring this game to a victory.
Oh, my goodness. Someone checking on Armani Rodriguez. That was vicious. Timeout called. And I believe it's against Bishop. Believe it's the Bishop Hendricken timeout.
Timeout.
4:49 left. Took a timeout ourselves. Central down 3 scores. Looking to narrow the deficit here. And 10 from the 42. It's Vega who will take the snap at quarterback. Vega lofts it left side. Caught by Bridges right at the sticks. First down for Central. And Vega with his first completion. First completion since the first half for Central. And this passing attack, like we mentioned, has been extremely limited since the injury of Evan Soto. But first completion since the first half, and it couldn't have come at a better time.
Definitely. Yeah.
Until this play. Better time to get another one.
You just want to keep those completions coming together and try and get down the field as quick as possible.
From the 48, Central in Hendricken territory. 4 minutes left. Vega with 4 receivers lined up. 5 actually, and this will be another false start. And Vega is not happy about that one.
Yeah, Central's definitely showing signs of fatigue from their offense being on the field for so long, this whole game.
So long, and not a lot to show for it, just 7 points. They actually called it against Hendricken. Wow. There were 3 Central players moving, and they called it an offside against Hendricken. I'm surprised about that one.
A lot of the time the players move in response to the defender jumping off sides and vice versa, which sometimes makes it look that way.
They sure do. Just 3 at once. So 6th penalty against the Hawks here tonight. 50 penalty yards against them.
Things are looking bleak, but that definitely helps. A free 5 yards. 1st and 5. Vega floats this one deep for Sunnyway. Incomplete. What a flag. They call it a flag. That defender was all over him during that pass. Yeah, that was Javian Valley, the sophomore, who was going to get called for pass interference down the field. The defense is on the spot of the foul, though, so I don't know. Yeah, penalty against Bishop Hendricken. So it's a 15-yard pass interference penalty. So back-to-back penalties against Bishop Hendricken. They've had 7 penalties today. Yeah, in this situation, Central's going to take every single thing that the other team gives them.
Among their 7 penalties, 3 of them defensive. They had the unsportsmanlike conduct earlier. They're running into the kicker. This is their 4th one. They had an offsides as well. Vega throws it deep on a rope. Bridges to the 8. Gain of 20. How about Vega? Maybe earned himself this backup quarterback job. And Bridges makes it 1st and goal. Good for 21. Those two connecting for 2 first downs through the air here on this drive. And this one at the 7-yard line. 3 minutes and counting down here in Providence.
Yeah, it looks like Central might be able to put some points on the board from the second drive of the game.
Here's the rush. Throw right side. Oh! Through the midst of De Silva. Looking for Richards on the bubble screen right there.
Looks like there was a bit of miscommunication. As if he threw that any lower, that would have been an interception.
Not a great read either.
No, definitely not. Again,
Like you said, threw it just out of reach of De Silva to prevent the interception there. So that's the plus side of the play. They also have 3 more chances to punch this in. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, Central High's definitely missing their quarterback, Soto, right now.
Definitely are, but Vegas looked serviceable on this drive. 2 of 3. Handoff. Left side. Bridges gets away from one and sneaks in for the touchdown. Richard Bridges from 7 yards away.
Yeah, if Central wants to get back in this game within 3 touchdowns, they're going to have to mix a 2-point conversion in there somewhere because of the fake PAT earlier in this game.
So Bridges, the sophomore, breakout game here. That's his 2nd touchdown of the night. Nine carries, 50 yards, a couple of scores, and now Central will go for 2.
Looks like
down 16.
Looks like that time is now. Is low snap.
Low snap, throw in a Sunnyway, jump ball. He got some contact there in the corner, no call. And the 2-point conversion is no good with 2.5 minutes left here in regulation. Onside kick time coming up for Central.
It's still a 2-score game, but a much tougher 2 scores now. It's going to need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions if they want to be able to come back and bring this game to overtime.
It's a good feel-good drive there. That's their first scoring drive since the beginning of the 2nd quarter on a drive that started in the 1st. So the offense has been stagnant here in the 2nd half. A good drive there, and now we've seen amongst the 2 kickoffs from Central, both of them squib kicks, a couple of rollers, and now we're going to need another one right here for the Knights to try to stay in this game with Mitchell kicking it off.
Yeah. Looks like Hans' team is out right now, and
here's the onside kick.
And it's not
and
far enough.
Yeah, it went about a yard shy. And that's going to be a penalty. Central up 16, a first down basically ends this one. Central still has 3 timeouts, but I think they're just going to run this thing out.
It's not over yet with the 3 timeouts because Central could get the ball back with 3 minutes on the clock, but any first down and the game is over. I agree with you there.
So there is Scott on first down. He picks up 5 on the play.
Mm-hmm.
Davian Scott, the ball carrier.
Picks up 4 rather. Makes it 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 6.
Minute 45 and counting down. Scott again. Close to the marker. He's a little bit short still. Gets 4. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, defense can't let up 2 yards on these next 2 plays or the game is all but over.
And now Central will take a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
That's their first that they've called all game. It's been a big rushing game for Central, for Bishop Hendricken rather, here tonight. They've ran the ball 20 times. They've passed it 16. A balanced attack for the Hawks coming into Providence this evening.
Mm-hmm.
And
Balanced and
Central, they
effective.
take a timeout, try to give themselves one more chance.
Yeah, got to stop the clock there. And if they can get a stop on these next 2 plays, they still have a chance at this game. Slim, but they still have a chance.
Got a great soundtrack here at Central High School as well, always. 3rd and 2 with a minute 28 to go. First down ends it. They can go into victory formation. Keeper for Brito. Isaiah Brito takes a big shot, but picks up the yardage. Good for 3. The sophomore moving the chains.
Game's still not over technically, but it's going to be rough.
I think after that, I don't know if you call another timeout, but
They have 2 timeouts.
Hendricken 5 of 6 on 3rd down. What a performance here tonight from Bishop Hendricken.
Mm-hmm. If Central can get a stop here, they're going to have the ball back with 40 seconds, and they're going to have to score 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions.
Yeah, they're not getting it back as Hendricken going to the victory formation.
Mm-hmm.
They only have to snap it one more time.
One more time, and the game's over.
And Brito will take a knee. And that is going to do it. Bishop Hendricken. A big win on the road. They beat Central for the 6th time in 4 seasons.
Yeah.
4th straight year in the regular season.
Yeah, a big win on the road. Hopefully we'll be able to see them meet again in the playoffs this postseason.
Extremely balanced game here tonight from the Hawks. A great punishing run game. Dylan Lynch with 2 touchdown passes on the evening as well. Central, their starting quarterback Evan Soto knocked out early, did all they could, but it wasn't enough as the Knights will fall to 2-2 in league play this year. Hendricken improves to 4-1, keeping themselves at 2nd place in the standings. So, James, any final thoughts before we sign off here on a Friday night from Providence?
It's definitely a very commanding performance on the road, and it's going to be interesting to see them for the rest of the season and in the playoffs. But I think Central really has a good shot, especially when their quarterback's healthy, because him getting hurt so early, they really looked stranded on what to do with barely any passing attack and it not being effective when they tried, except for that final drive they had. So it'll be really interesting to see how they play and if they can meet again in the playoffs with healthy quarterbacks.
Sure will be, as that's it from us. James Teeple, Tim Duffy, that's me signing off here from Fans Only Sports Network. Potentially, like you said, a rematch we'll see later on the line, but round 1 for now goes to Bishop Hendricken. We'll see you guys all next time. Next weekend for some more Central High School football. They play Cranston West here next Saturday. To meet on the call for that one. We'll see you guys then.